Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are playing in the Fall of Oriath beta, and we're gonna run another map underleveled. Still level 61. The loot from the last map led me to this lovely weapon. I more or less just doubled the, or nearly doubled the raw physical damage that this blade does per second. Combination of more damage per attack as well as increased attack speed is just beautiful, and it also has increased damage with poison and bleeding. And the interesting thing is that the increased attack speed combined with Multistrike combined with faster attacks gives us 5 attacks per second. So I switched some things around. We're now using faster attacks. We got a Void Manipulation on here with Viper Strike and Multistrike, and that means we are applying poison stacks 5 times per second, and the poison damage is up a little bit. It used to do 70 on average, so I think it was 50 to 120, so now it's 120 to 216, so that's 168 on average if I did my math correctly. So we gained 100 poison per stack per second extra. We're now attacking 5 times per second. So 5 attacks times 170 damage, that is somewhere close to 850 damage per second that we apply, that keeps applying the next second and the next second and the next second. So if you consider the normal damage per second that we are dealing with our hits, that's 4,700. In about 5 seconds the poison damage is going to be equal to the actual impact damage, and after that it's going to surpass it. The duration of the poison is just going to be 12 seconds, and then it's going to be extended for as long as mobs stay in temporal change. It's going to last another 40%, so it's going to be close to 16 seconds at its peak. So against bosses we should be able to apply quite some poison damage. So the map we're going to run is going to be an arcade map, haven't done it yet. We get monsters that avoid elemental ailments, which is lovely because I don't actually apply any. And we get a beyond, so that could potentially become interesting.
We create so that some part of us may remain after death.
This is also one of those lovely maps that will benefit from the new minimap system. If you take a glance over at my flask bar, you might notice that the mana flask is now gone and has indeed been replaced with an amethyst flask. So we now get 4 special flasks and 1 life flask. Life flask is simply an insta heal flask that cures bleeding, or no, cures burning. Everything else is now just utility. A little bit of damage. One of the nice things of attacking very rapidly is that you get a lot of opportunities to apply life leech stacks. And I'm about to bring that along. Katarina. If you remember, even if you hit for infinite amounts of damage, that infinite amount of damage is only gonna apply a stack of life leech that will heal you for 2% of your maximum life per second until infinity. So if you apply multiple times per second, that just gives you more opportunities to actually apply life leech stacks if you're doing single target attacks. Of course, with Puncture being a AoE attack, we can apply multiple of those things at the same time. Oh, volatile, I'm not a big fan. And then I get out. You just keep with the totem, exactly. So yeah, no, attacking faster is a decent way to increase the amount of how fast you reach your maximum amount of life leached, if the limitation is simply how fast you can apply them. Now if your damage is not enough to get a life leech stack that will actually last more than a second, then it's not really gonna help you. then all you're gonna do is just apply weaker stacks faster. That will just all run their course pretty quickly. Especially for the shift I did here, focusing more on the attacking fast and applying poison that will just run a longer time. My impact damage is gonna be reduced, so as a result my life leech is also going to be reduced. Let's see. Val, great swords. Wasn't that the one I actually wanted in the end? I'm not quite sure actually. I think I wanted the fastest base speed two-handed sword. I think that's the one I initially had in mind. Because they're all pretty close to each other in terms of DPS. But if you have a faster base attack speed, then of course you can apply more poison stacks faster. See, armor leveling up, that's a skill point. Yeah, I had it marked out for myself. Gonna grab Juggernaut and then Barbarism. Just to get some life quick and boost all kinds of other useful things in the process. Hello there, Rotting Outcast. You are hostile to me, aren't you? Yes, you are. And that one is dead. Oh yeah, these are the exploding versions. Doesn't say, but doesn't really matter. They still explode. Okay, cool. It is the nice version of this mission, of course, guys. You don't need to bring anything back if all you have to do is kill them and they will explode. Another set of marks to kill ahead, or to revive and kill. So it is a two-parter. And we get a couple more little demons. So far it's going alright, I would say. Okay. Note to self, let's just not pick up the overly large items too much. And if things get tough, you can always fall back on Puncture with the melee splash and the life gain on hit. And oh boy, life gain on hit with fast attacks, that's a nice combo. And in this case, now my base attack speed is simply faster, so I recover more life with it per second now. So I don't have Multistrike, I don't have faster attacks, so it's not insanely fast yet. Okay, divine life, sure, why not? And then let's kill some more of these folks. Take a step back, yeah. Oh, something was freezing me. Definitely don't appreciate that. Stop doing that. Ah, Leech is life. Unfortunately for him, I'm immune to life leech. Which, well, nice for me, not so nice for them. Exquisite Blade. Slowly finding more and more useful items. For now, I think we'll just focus on pushing forward a little bit. So is it me, or is this more of a line now rather than an actual open area? We'll see if this is just a fluke, and if we just run around things will be fine, or whether it really is more of a linear map now rather than before. Because before, I think it tended to resemble a square. Okay, what's your deal? Let's take out these folks first. Okay, back to just smashing puncture to sustain. I mean, Viper Strike is the offensive skill, but in case of panic, now slam everything defensive and just go full out puncture until you're down to one target, and then you'll just Viper Strike again. But against group, ooh, why is it effective? Let's see, can we switch some things around? Yes, we can, and then we can pick that one up. There we are. Okay, maybe we shouldn't be standing in the middle of lightning markers like that, exactly. Right. Move around, don't get hit, eventually it will resolve itself. And there is Katarina. Didn't even notice her, just so focused on just killing things. Okay, massive cadaver zealots. Okay, oh, I see the bosses. Let's take a bit of a step back here. And simply thin out the herd a little bit before we tangle with two unique bosses. This is a boss that has the two tapestries, of course, or a map with the two tapestries, of course. We also have some demons here. That's definitely be careful. Jeez. Okay, insta heal flasks. They help. Yeah, you're out of flasks and trying to jump and you get interrupted, and that's gonna be less good for your health. It's a good excuse to empty your pockets. Those away. And then back to the lab. There's no distinct boss room here, so of course I didn't think of putting down a portal. On the other hand, we do have a good excuse now to clear the outer edges and see if indeed we ran a more or less linear map here or not. Okay. So that is now also cleared. Let's show items. Okay, so we had the fight over there. So to a certain degree we can tank damage, but yeah, there are limits. So if you have two bosses as well as regular mobs as well as some of the demon packs, yeah, that just gets too much too quickly. Strongbox might as well detonate nearby corpses. We can deal with that. Stay at a distance. Wait. Ah, there. We're thinking, who ran away, but they were hiding behind the wall. Okay, and then 18 monsters remain. So might as well just round up everybody. Just make sure that we get all the add-ons. take out everything that's not a boss, and then we proceed to kill the bosses themselves. Excellent. So, 4 mobs. Okay, there's the eye. Exactly. Then 1 more, and that's gonna be you. Blue one. Hey. Okay, that one is dead. Poison. And that one is dead as well. Excellent. So that is another map completed. It is nice that you now get a achievement completion, so that you know you completed the map and you have completed the bonus objectives, because of course they are 2 different things, which is easy to forget if you're always just focused on completing the bonuses. But even you can complete the map without any modifiers, and all it does is unlock it, so you can get it even if you're not playing any adjacent maps. But only if you complete the bonus, then you get a percentage chance of increasing the tiers of map drops. But with that, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.